2000 vocabulary words, set 5. Condescending. Showing that you believe you are more intelligent, more important, or better than other people. Conditional. Imposing, containing, subject to, or depending on a condition or conditions. Conduct. To lead or guide. Confer. To grant something, like a title, to someone. To discuss or exchange opinions. Conference. A meeting of people who share a similar interest attend a variety of talks or sessions about a specific subject or topic. A meeting. Confidant. A person that one entrusts with their secrets. A person one can confide in and discuss personal matters with. Confine. To limit or restrict. To forcibly keep someone or something in a certain place, to imprison. Confirm. To check. To verify. To strengthen. To reinforce. Confirmed. Firmly settled in a habit. Established. Unlikely to change. Conflagration. A large destructive fire that causes a lot of land or property damage, large-scale military conflict. Conflict. A fight or a disagreement between two or more parties. A struggle. An incompatibility. Confluence. A place where two rivers or streams join to become one. A coming together of people or things. Conform. To meet standards. To comply with. To be similar to. To behave in a way that is expected and acceptable. Conformist. A person who conforms, especially unquestioningly, to accepted behavior or established practices, especially in religious matters. Conformity. Agreement or compliance with a particular subject or issue. Behavior that displays compliance with socially accepted rules or norms. Confound. To surprise or confuse someone. To mix something up. To refute. To bewilder. Congenial. Of a person, agreeable, suitable, or pleasing in nature or character. Of a thing, pleasant or agreeable because suited to or adapted in one's spirit, feeling, temper, etc., compatible. Congenital. Present since birth. Inherent. Inborn. Congregation. An assembly of people for religious worship, prayer, or teaching. A gathering or collection of people, animals, or things. Connive. To secretly plan or work together with another person in order to do something illegal. To not do anything about illegal behavior you know about, showing one's silent compliance with the issue. Connoisseur. An expert or a specialist in a certain matter. A discerning judge. An expert about a certain subject like food or art. Conscientious. Controlled by or done according to what one knows is right. working hard and careful to do things well. Consensus. Majority opinion. An opinion or decision reached by all, or nearly all, members of a group. A general agreement. Consent. To allow or agree with. To grant permission. To approve. Consequent. Resulting. Following. Progressing logically. Consider. To think carefully. Considerable. Quite large, substantial. Worthy of recognition or consideration. Noteworthy. Consist. To be composed of. To be inherent. To be compatible. Consistent. Regular. Not changing over time. Constantly acting or behaving the same way. Conspicuous. Obvious, easily noticed. Attracting attention, especially because it is strange or unusual. Constant. Unchanging. Firm or resolute. Persistent, continuing over a long period of time. Loyal. Consternation. A feeling of worry, shock, or confusion, often caused when something unexpected happens. Constitute. To formally set up or establish. To appoint someone to a position. To be the same as or equivalent to. Constitutional. Permitted by the constitution of a country, group or business. Related to the constitution of a country, group or business. Constrain. To keep back, to confine. To restrain, to limit. To force, to oblige. Construct. To create or to form. To build, to put pieces together to form a whole object. To combine smaller pieces to develop something new. Construction. The act or business of building things, especially structures. Consult. To get advice from someone or something, to ask someone their opinion. To consider, to take into account. Consume. To eat. To use up. To totally destroy. Consumer. A person who purchases goods or services. Consummate. Perfect. Indicating great skill or ability. Superb, supreme. Contact. To communicate with someone over the phone or by writing a letter, email or text message. Contemporary. From or existing in the same time period. Modern. Contempt. A feeling that someone or something is unimportant and deserves no respect. Disregard for something that is usually respected or feared. open disrespect or willful disobedience of the authority of a court of law or legislative body. Contemptible. Very bad and deserving no respect. Contentious. Tending to argue or quarrel, quarrelsome. Causing, involving, or characterized by argument or controversy. Context. The circumstances surrounding something. The words before and after something that help explain what it means. The circumstances or situation in which something happens, which help to explain it. Contract. To get smaller, to shrink. To make smaller. To hire someone to work under a contract. To get. Contradict. To make a statement that goes against what has been expressed by another. To deny. To disagree with something. Contradiction. A difference between two or more messages or statements which shows that one of the statements must be wrong. An inconsistency. Contrary. Opposite or completely different. Obstinate. Unfavorable. Contrast. The act of finding differences between two or more things. A difference between two or more things. Contribute. To write for a newspaper or a magazine. To give goods, money or time and effort to a person or group in order to help them. Contribution. Something one gives or does in order to help reach a shared achievement. A donation. A specific tax payment. Controversy. A disagreement or dispute over a specific subject about which people have differing opinions. A heated discussion or argument. Contusion. A bruise. An injury that doesn't cut one's skin. Conundrum. A difficult problem, for which there is no clear answer. A puzzle or riddle that can be answered using a pun. Convene. To bring people together for a formal or official purpose such as a meeting. Together. Convention. A formal political agreement. A gathering or meeting of people or professionals with a shared interest. A social custom. Conventional. Traditional. Based on what is considered to be traditional or typical. Common. Related to or based on a convention or an agreement. Convergence. The act, condition, quality, or fact of converging, coming closer. Converse. To talk with a person or a group of people. To have a conversation. Conversely. Reciprocally. In a contrary manner. Convert. To change something, to transform. To undergo a change. To change to another religion. Convince. To make someone believe what you are saying, to persuade. Convinced. Very sure. Persuaded. Certain. Convivial. Of an atmosphere or event, friendly, lively, and making you feel happy and welcome, festive. Of a person, cheerful and friendly, jovial. Fond of eating, drinking, and good company, sociable, jovial. Cooperate. To work together with one or more other people in order to reach a shared or mutually beneficial goal. Cooperative. Done with others. Willing to work with others. Coordinate. To harmonize. To make two or more things work well or efficiently together. To match. Coordination. The act of making various parts work together in one organized or harmonious way. Copious. Large in quantity or number, affording ample supply, abundant, plentiful. Core. The center of something. The most important or essential part of something. Corporeal. Of or relating to the body, bodily, physical. Corporate. Belonging or pertaining to a large company or corporation. Common or shared between people or a group of people. Corporeal. Of or relating to a person's body and not to spiritual or emotional states. Of a material nature, tangible. Corpulent. Overweight. Fat. Physically large. Correspond. To communicate through messages, letters or emails. To be related to or quite similar to. Corresponding. Related to. Comparable. Matching. Directly related. Corroborate. Strengthen, confirm or give support to, a statement, theory, etc., by providing information or evidence that agrees with them. Corrugated. Wrinkled, creased, possessing parallel ridges or folds. Furrowed. Cosmopolitan. Common to or representative of all or many different countries and cultures. Containing or having experience of many different countries and cultures. Including people from many different countries. Free from local or national habits or prejudice. Counterfeit. To forge a copy of something, often for illegal or dishonest reasons. To create a high-quality copy of something with the intention of defrauding someone. Couple. Two people who are romantically involved. Two similar or equal things. Covert. Secretive or not openly shown. Hidden, concealed, veiled. Craven. Contemptibly lacking in courage, cowardly. A cowardly person. Create. To invent something, to develop something new. To cause or bring about. Credible. Trustworthy. Easy to believe or convincing. Reliable. Credit. Money that is given to someone with the understanding that it will be paid back with interest, recognition or praise. Credulity. A tendency to be too ready to believe that something is real or true, especially without proper or adequate evidence, lack of doubt. Credulous. Gullible or easily deceived. Overly willing to believe what one sees or hears. Easily tricked or convinced. Cringe. To move away from something or someone suddenly because you are surprised, afraid or embarrassed. Criteria. The standards or rules on which something is judged or based. Crucial. Of the utmost importance. Extremely important. Decisive. Cryptic. Mysterious. Possessing a hidden meaning. Written or said using a special code or cipher. Culpable. Deserving blame or censure. Culture. Behaviors, beliefs, and standards that are shared between one large group of people or a society. Art, such as music, literature, dance, theater, etc. Cumulative. Increasing due to the constant addition of other elements. Gradually increasing. Snowballing. Cupidity. Avarice. A strong or excessive desire for possessions or wealth. Currency. Money, any other medium of exchange,